Alright, so I am going to finish up um, this bar. But before I do, I had some updates I wanted to do to it. So, one of them being I'm going to change the entire front. The idea was I wanted to have um, the front be wide open and not wide open, but I wanted it to be with the glass and the windows and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is um, I'm going to use the greenhouse stuff because you don't get much more windows, many more windows than using the greenhouse stuff. So that is what I'm going to do because um, it looks so much better and I really like it and I don't need much more reason than that. And it'll give me the effect that I was actually looking for. So, and you know, some people might say, well, you're mixing and matching. You got the barn stuff, and then you got um, you have the greenhouse stuff and the warehouse stuff, whatever. And you know what I say to that? Hey, it's the wasteland. Everything's gonna be mixed and matched. You know, we happen to find enough for the sheet metal and the glass and everything for the front, and we didn't find that for the rest of the stuff. But we found some old barn stuff, so we did what we could, and that's the way it is. So all of that is put up there. I do need to put my stoplight back up because it was removed when we took out the door, but that's all right because we can put it right back up. And looky there. And I did place the bar in already. I was messing around. It was nighttime, and it was time to get the bar in. You can see um, I saw the rugs in place, and I have some really strange luck with rugs. I can't always get them removed, and it bothers the crap out of me. Down on my gatehouse, I still have several junk fences with the rugs in place, and it's been probably weeks, and I've quick traveled places and all these things, and those rugs are still there. So I have no idea what's going on with that. But so I have an idea for the lights, and but in order to do that idea, I need to get some power inside. So I'm going to mess around with the conduit for the first time. Excuse me. Need to cough. Let me mute myself. Nobody heard that. That was great. Yay. Sorry, I'm still kind of recovering from a bit of a cold, and it's very annoying to me. So let's see which conduit we want to use. This one looks like it would be best because now all I have to do is figure out where to bring it in at. I could bring it in by the door and see how that goes. Um, let's see. I don't mind it sticking out quite a ways on the outside, but I would like for it to be as close to the wall as possible on the inside. If that makes sense. I know these are mostly designed um, for concrete walls and all that kind of stuff, and you know, as far as these ones, the wall pass through are designed for concrete walls, but I'm going to use it for non-concrete walls, and there's not much anybody can do about it. So um, what I want to use is just one of these. Let's see if that goes in there. Alright, so my idea with the lights, and let's see how well this works. So I wanted to have um, some of the colored lights, and I've never done this before, but I'm gonna play around, and I may have to do this um, I may have to do this outside of the game, and because of the fact that I've never done it before. But what I was thinking was I was going to put a like a one of the delay switches or what have you that that change, that go by time or whatever. And I was going to put a timer on the switch on the lights, so that way the lights will flash different colors. And I thought that would be kind of cool. So I'm going to mess around with that, and I know I'm going to need a terminal to accomplish this. And but I don't know how to do the rest of it. Um, but we will figure it out as far as I can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these colored lights, but then I'm also let me see if I can make this happen. I also want to put like one of these bulbs over the top of them. Let's see if it will go in there. Yeah, so I can put this bulb, um, and I don't know what the effect will be because it's got white light, so I don't know if it'll, and it won't let me put it right over the top of it. So I may not be able to do that. That may not work. That'll be disappointing. Um, and like I said, I don't know what the effect would be considering. So I could do it like that, but I don't know what the effect would be considering the fact that it's gonna have the white light and it may diffuse the color. So let's try without it. So what is uses the timer? So that's a switch power pylon, pressure plate, laser tripwire, delay off switch, delay on switch, interval switch. I think that's what I want. I want an interval switch. And so the question would be, where do I want the interval switch to be? Um, do I want it? Um, I was thinking I may hide it um, inside of like a Nuka-Cola machine or something like that. So um, I might do that. But let's just, and odds are, because I don't want them all flashing at the same time, so I'm probably going to need to have them be at different intervals, right? Does that make sense? Let's just see what we got here. Let's see what kind of interval that we've got going on here. Okay, so okay, it's off. It was on when I came in. All right, it's on. So I think what I need to do is I need to remove the power, if I recall. And if I'm wrong, I'll figure it out, and then you can all tell me how I was wrong, and we can all, have a good laugh. And if I'm not able to figure this out quickly, I will do this off camera, and then I'll start recording again. So um, let's see what happens. Oh, I do need the terminal connected to power as well, because it doesn't just, oops, the terminal doesn't just magically work. So it will need to have power. So let's go with power here, and let's see what happens. Alright, light control, interval switch control. Okay, set on time, 1 second. Alright, and let's set the off time. 1 second. Okay, that's much better. Alright, so let's See if that's still working. 1 second. Yay! Alright, so that one's done. Now what I would really love would be to somehow get these out of phases. And, but I don't know how to... I think it would just be pure luck if I were to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another interval switch. Um, another interval switch right next to this one, and it's going to control this other light. And reason for that is that way I can hide both of them if I want, if that's something I'm going to do. I'm just going to double check that I have to be in power. Yep, it has to be powered. Alright, so we have it powered again. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to cough again. This is horrible. Glad I have a mute button on my headset. So let's let us play with this one. So one of the things I could do for an interval would be make 1 2 seconds, but that seems really silly. I want them all to be at the same time period, and then uh, I just would. It'd be just neat if they were all kind of flashing at different times. Um, but if they don't, they don't, right? All right. So
we have the entire Commonwealth to explore. Where should we go next?
I'll remove this one. I'll get this one to the power, and then hey, look, I got lucky. They are at different intervals. So let's make these different colors. And I can't reach them. I can if I am so bold as to make myself a ladder. There we go. So, the question is, what colors should we do? Yellow. Let's do blue. And something blue. Oops. This one I want red.
We wouldn't be forced to destroy them. Oh my, it's raining again. Fortunately, it won't affect my electronics.
You know what I call
Red
a
and
good
blue,
day?
red and blue.
One that ends without an empty stomach.
Okay, and then let's move this one around. So we got another interval switch here. So let's get its color set first. So just for fun. Oh wait, we can do this. Let's, because not all of them have to be on a completely different interval. They can run off of different circuits. Yeah. So now I've just got 2 intervals, and I can have different colors. Alright, and then link that one on that one. Excellent. Nope, nope. I need to keep that. Okay, what color should this one be?
Are operating at full capacity.
Sing it, Longfellow. We're gonna have to put up a stage for you, buddy. Yeah, belt it out. Let's do green with this one.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite enlightening.
Yeah, green. It's funny, traveling with me has become quite enlightening. However, I never take you anywhere. I'm glad you feel that way. You're so impressed by me that you can you can
My databanks are
live
continuing to accumulate
vicariously through
vast
everybody
amounts of
else
data
and
regarding
the
the
travels
compound.
with me. That's pretty awesome. Do I have a purple? I do have purple. So we don't want a purple. Then again, I don't have to have every color different. We could do another red. Let's see how this
I
looks.
wasn't aware that roaming the Commonwealth could prove so interesting.
Now the ultimate test will be at night, which we can do. Um, I don't have any of the what do you call those? The mortar things set up, so there's not much I can do with that. But um, if nothing else, I can go to sleep. But we'll continue building until then, and we will figure it out. So now the question is, should we put these things all together and try to cover them all up? Let's just have a look. I don't want to block the door, so that's always a concern. So let's just see what options we have here. Okay, I just want to see what an ice machine block the door. Not if I was pushed back all the way, but it also doesn't block that up. Would a Nuka-Cola machine block the door? Uh, yes, kind of, but I could move it into the corner back here, but I'd have to move all that stuff. Um, I don't know how well that would work. I mean, some of it's going to stick out, like the wires are going to stick out and all that kind of stuff. There's not much I can do to prevent that. Um, let's just see here. If we stick this back here, I mean, we can put these things like basically right on top of each other. It don't matter. There. Now let's. Hey, look, we got a handy dandy rug. Already been used. Alright, so do we want Nuka Cola or do we want Vim? Vim? Vim. Let's do the Vim. By gosh. Alright, so we may have to go with another rug. Let's see how well we are in the corner. Not bad, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. And just for fun, I'm going to save it and I'm going to see what happens when I pull this rug out. Because it would be pretty awesome if I could get it pulled out. Oh. Alright. Now, I saw this video of this trick, and I don't know how long ago it was. And I'm going to try it here, and we'll see what happens. But supposedly what you do is you grab it, and you turn away, and then all you do is scrap the rug. And it puts the machine back where it was, and it's not supposed to sink. That's supposed to be a trick to make it not sink. Obviously, that did not work. Not only did it sink, but that thing fell right through the floor. I mean, if it sunk a little bit, I wouldn't be too terribly upset, but that was more than a little. And so we'll have to start all over. So, boom. We're back in the corner just like we like it. And we're going to leave the rug there. Forget it. I'll rug this whole place if I have to. All right, so we need some chairs and stools and those types of things because people need to be able to sit and they want to sit, they want to drink, they want to party, they want to have a good time because guess what? I got rid of that floor. I got rid of the old bar, and it's been gone just today, basically. And so people are gonna need some place to go to get their drink on tonight, and we have to accommodate them because it was funny last night when not last night, but I mean technically it was last night because I was doing this last night. Um, when they all decided to go um, into the bar, and I was waiting for them to do it while I was doing some other things, which I'm going to show you before I am done here. We're going to have this kind of like be just a long bar thing. How's that sound? I'll put some chairs. While I was waiting for the bar to close and everything like that, I walked up there to where the bar was, and there was a line. They were all lined up. They were waiting to get inside. It was pretty obnoxious, and I was like, "Wow! All I need now is a bouncer." And I was chuckling pretty hard. It was pretty interesting. Um, so we need to accommodate a lots of people, and so we are going to have to have many tables because we get pretty much everyone in this place here, and they there's not much to do in the wasteland other than drink and kill things, and these people are tired of killing. At the moment, they get done with their day. Their day of killing's over with. They're ready to move on, and so it's time to get their drink on. A little play on Missy Elliott, I guess. Um, I don't remember the name of the song, but yeah. So we have these here. We could probably throw out another stool for each one of these. Um, boom, boom. That way we have three in all of those. There's 9, 13, 16. That's nowhere near enough. We're gonna need more chairs. Need more space. If we put some chairs out here, let's see what would happen if they sit. Or see what happened if they sit. Let's see if they'll sit out here if we give them the place to do it. Um, I don't know if you guys can tell, my voice seems very scratchy and kind of um, just curious if that's coming across. It's I just woke up not long ago, and so that may be the cause of it, but who knows? Um, so I'm still looking for a name of this for this place, and I was hoping that you all would help me with that. So far, no names have been provided, and but maybe this will we can get some prompted. I don't like those. I don't like the way that's working. Um, let's tableize it. Let's table that thing for a later discussion. And no, I don't like that. We'll just give them plenty of chairs. We'll do a bench. Yeah, let's do a bench. Yeah, see? Oh, for crying out loud. can't be that hard to find a bench. Now the question is, will they walk through here to get to there? Not very well, because I cannot walk through there to get to there. Okay, so that will be interesting to find out if they sit there. If not, not everybody's gonna be able to get their drink on. Okay, what's going on with the lights? How come the interval lights aren't working? Oh, don't tell me they are broken. They don't have power. Why don't you guys have power? Oh, because when I move the conduit, that's interesting. Check that out. When I move the conduit, it didn't go with them. Let's make sure these are going all to. Oh, I lost the offset. No, boo, boo. Oh, let's see if we can fix this. All right, there we go. Hey, that's a little lesson for everyone. All you have to do is just, if you run into that scenario again, and you never know, it may happen next time I zone in here or something. All you got to do is disconnect the power, because the switch will keep its interval set, right? And so we're just getting rid of the power to it to do the other stuff. So we've got a lot of. All right. So I like the idea of the cozy little bar, but man, knowing how many people go to the bar at night is very overwhelming. So we need a door. Oh my gosh, we can't forget the door. Holy crap. Let's get a door on this place. What are you doing? Alright. So that swings in. That will come out. You know how I can tell? The hinges are on the outside. That's what we want. We do not want to congest the inside any more than we have to. Okay, so I feel like the bar's done except for junk decorating, and I may do that without you guys watching, and then we'll do a tour of it some other time, because I want to get this video out. So I did the bar. We need a name. Somebody give me a name. I don't want to just call it bar. Um, I'll try to think of something too. But so I did some other stuff, and I wanted to show you what I accomplished, because when last we met, I showed these areas. All right, the clinic and the weapons. I threw up some signs. I threw up some additional lighting and all that kind of stuff. Also, I had started a little shop here, and I put my general vendor here, and kind of finished it out. So I went ahead and left the back like this, right, with this door and everything. Um, I could have extended this and gave him his sleeping quarters, but I decided against it. So I thought it was interesting. I wanted to have some sort of placard over the top to put the sign up, and so I just did the pillar glitch and the concrete pillar glitch, stuck that up there, and I was gonna put more signs up, but I didn't want to put, like floats and all that kind of stuff, because this he doesn't sell food. So, and that's pretty much all the other signs that are available. But I wanted something here just to kind of, make it look different. And I think that kind of ties it all in really well. And so, yeah, so there's the There's that one. And I finally finished off the clothing vendor, right? So here's a clothing vendor, Anne's Clothes Emporium, and um, we have her here. Put up a couple of mannequins to show off some of the wares, and she's there. And what I did was I gave her a bedroom as well, and I said, "That's your bed, Anne." So I haven't checked yet to see if she's actually sleeping there, because I told her to, or what. And then I wanted to add a little bit of color and fun. And these are actually supposed to be purple, blue, and red, but the blue is kind of washing into the purple, so that's kind of annoying. But that way you can come up here, buy your clothes, and be dry from the rain. Yay! And I tore down this whole building here that I had, this big monstrosity of a piece of crap. I tore it down, and it um, took me forever because I found that anytime I've built anything that had mods in it, that I no longer use the mods, and I can fix them, right? I can patch them up and all that kind of stuff. However, when I tear them down, it crashes my game.
I trust you
I
will
can't
find
even
out
tell you how many attempts it took me to get this thing taken down. Um, just this morning, just I finished up just this morning, and it took probably 10 attempts, and I only had to do half of it. I was able to do the entire bar from up top last night in about 4 or 5 attempts, something like that. And then after I got that taken care of, and it was probably more like 8, I think. After I got that taken care of, I started on the bottom, and like I would go out, come back in, and remove one item, and it would completely crash my game. So I am going to save this first because, oops, if you notice, I have this light here. We're going to do a new save. I have this light here, and I'm going to be highly ticked off if this happens, but I'm going to remove this light, and it was just okay. So when last time we tried this, I was removing this light, and guess what? It crashed my game. It actually crashed my game 4 times, and I decided forget it. I'm not going to remove it at the moment. I'm going to place it someplace and make it useful because I'm tired of crashing my game. I'm not getting anything accomplished when my game keeps crashing. So apparently, I need more power going to this house, and take care of that. But let's do a quick recap on where we're at, and also I thought of a name of the bar. And look, everyone is off to the bar. So we are going to name the bar, and I am going to name it after um, someone who has been very anxious and supportive of this, and we are going to name it the Phoenix Bar, or Phoenix Club is what we're going to name it because uh, it's more than just a bar, right? It's a club. And what better to do this than to name an entire club after someone, right? Yeah. Oh, hey, look. We're happy. We just got some idiot savant stuff. Okay. And so let's do a different color. Phoenix Club, we'll do yellow. Oops. You don't spell club with an A. In case you weren't aware of that, I just proved it, and we can move on with our day. So this will end up being a much longer video than I am used to putting up, or that I normally put up, what have you. And but hey, I wanted to make sure that I got it all in there. I'm not going to fast forward anything or anything like that. I want the entire um, video out there. See, I can't tell what some of these posters are, and I have not looked at these before, so I have no idea what these are. That looks like. Hey, let's put this one up. It's a jukebox. What's it say? Juke and Jive. That's right, Juke and Jive. There we go. We'll put that up. And what about another one? Let's see if there's something about uh, some other type of thingamabobber that says, "Hey, come to this club," because yeah, we want a club, right? Let's see, these are the same ones. They just have the light over the top, right? So we don't want that. I want the backlit ones. What's this one? This would be so much nicer if I knew what they were. Fishman's Revenge. No, it's, um, do Nuka Cola. Excuse me. So I have a little backlight here so I can kind of see what they are. Uh, no baseball. We could do a Nuka Cola one, maybe. Let's do Vim though, because I do have a Vim machine in there. So I do remember seeing the Vim machine or the Vim one. Uh, we could do this. Um, that would be kind of, or we can't do that one. Where'd it go? Why? No. Where is the light? I don't get it. How about you move?
Certainly.
Thank you. Now where'd the poster go? Why can't I? Alright,
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel.
let's try
These
this again.
modifications will be adequate for quite some time.
Okay, this is the one that I want. And I'm stuck. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Let me out of here. Alright. Yay, let's get them at the right height for crying out loud. Where are we, a bunch of amateurs? No. Okay. Yay, we have a bar. Look at that. How awesome is that? You get to look in there, you see the lights flashing, and all that kind of fun stuff. People are having a good time. That is more or less what I wanted. Although the bartender probably needs some light back behind. Um, Holy crap. This place is hopping. The Phoenix Club is the place to be. Well, I think that'll conclude tonight's little thing, and nobody's using the tables outside. They're all crammed inside. You know, I don't want to have to expand this, but I may have to. We can still do the porch. I'll just bring everything out one more layer, and we'll stick the porch out here. But I think I'll do that off camera, and um, my next video that you see me wandering around in Sanctuary, you'll see that. So um, let's just change this up. I want that to go down here, and we'll get rid of that. And that way we don't have that goofy wire going the wrong direction. So here we go. We have ourselves a bar. Things are lit up. It's fancy and it's special, and yeah, pretty cool. Maybe I'll put some candles or something on those tables. That'd be cool. Um, Sounds like a good idea. And yeah, so let me know what you think of everything that I've done so far. I've cleared the way up there so I can start fixing the roofs, which I'm pretty happy about. So after I fix all the roofs, and I may put some apartments and those types of things up top of many of these houses, I will tear down this building and get rid of it. I imagine I'll probably have to do that completely um, off of camera because otherwise, I have a feeling this one is going to cause me a lot of heartache with the game crashing and everything. So, um, yeah, and I don't want to continually mess with that while I'm trying to record. So, let us save it there and give you a nice, wonderful shot of the hip hop happening place called
I will ensure your
Phoenix Club.
safety to the best of my
And
ability.
thank you very much, and have a great day, and
Not a lot of
keep
folks
building.
travel with us here.
Thanks.
Just
Bye.
like mine.
Not like this.